Yeah, Sniperz227 here with the 5th tutorial in the engine series. In this tutorial we're going to be going over colors in OpenGL, and if we have time, get into some 3D shapes. So, color in OpenGL is very simple. In OpenGL you could color each vertex or color the shape. If you just want to color one shape, you'd call the function, which is color3i or 3f again, and it uses the RGB system. So if you want a red triangle, you put 1, 0, 0. Oh my god. And you'd get a red triangle and square, because it basically looks for the GL color call and applies it to everything. If I called another GL color 3i above this line, then the hell? It's weird. Yeah, but see how there's only one call, so this applies to every single vertex until this is called again. So if I called this if I called another one over here, so if I called another 3i here and made it blue instead of red, it would color all these vertexes red, and then it would stop here because it's another call, and then this would, all these vertexes would be green, or sorry, blue. So I'm just gonna show you the red triangle and square. Don't know why it didn't pop up before. Just gonna try that again. Maybe it's just a bit of lag. It's strange. Let's see if it still pops up if you take that out. Okay, that is very strange, so just gonna try color 3f. It's what I normally use. I think this is the first time I've ever used 3i functions. I always use 3f's. I always use floats, so I'm just gonna try that. So it should have a red triangle and square, if all goes well. And there we go. So like I said, it colors every vertex the color that's specified in the color 3f call until it reaches another 3f call, which is when it stops. So in here we're gonna have a red triangle, blue square, as you will see in a couple of seconds. And after that I'll show you how the OpenGL vertex coloring works, so how you can color each vertex and how it blends smoothly instead of just making it one plain color. So we got our colors. Now we can mix it up. So color 3f, make this one green, and make this one blue. So this triangle is going to be multicolored, and this square is still going to be plain blue. As you can see, red over here, then if you look at this vertex, green and blue, but the real magic happens is when the color blends, so red and blue starts turning purple, red and green starts getting a little orange, a little yellow, green and blue start getting a little turquoise, and then different colors in the middle over here. So now that we went through color, we're only at 5 minutes, so I guess I'll go through 3D shapes. So 3D shape's pretty easy. I mean, drawing any shape is easy as long as you have the coordinates in your head, so can't really draw it out, but you're gonna have 6 GL quads, or actually I'll just make them all in one call. And basically we're gonna have 6 faces. This face is going to be the top face, so it's gonna have 2 for the X, 2 for the Y, and 0 for the Z. And just to brief you on the Z axis, sorry there's an airplane flying by, but if it's negative on the Z, then it's moving farther away from the origin, and if it's positive on the Z, it's moving closer. So this point is basically this point, so if we're drawing a square, alright, so if we're got rid of the Cartesian plane, oopsies. So if we had a sloppy Cartesian plane, right now our square is 1, 2, 3, 4. We have our 1 point here, and then to drop the top face, we're going to have another point here, another point here, because we need 4 points to make a square. So we have our 2 points connected to the top vertices, and then we're just going to put the same vertices, so this would be 2, 2, 0, and then to make the third vertice we just make that -2, so it moves back 2, and then same thing with here, move the Z -2, and basically do that for all vertices. So like the side face, we draw this face, and then same face but move 2 back. So GL vertex 3i, and this is going to be -2, 2, 0, and then you just copy these 2, paste them, then we're just going to move it back -2 units, or move back 2 units. That's our top face, so I'm just going to comment top face. So left face is going to be GL vertex 3i. That's going to be -2, 2, 0. GL vertex 3i. Vertex 3i. So -2 and -2. And 0, and again copy these 2, paste, move them back 2, right face, GL vertex 3i, 2, 2, 0, and GL vertex 3i again, 2, -2, 0. And then another airplane frig, and then paste that, move it back 2 units, and we're going to create the bottom face now. GL vertex 3i, so 2, -2, 0, and GL vertex 3i, -2, 2, 0. -2. Back face. So the very back is just going to be the front face, the original front face. But all the points are moved back. So -2, -2, -2, -2, and so that we can see all the faces, see if it's right, we're just going to rotate it. So we're going to use a function called rotate F, and it's going to be float angle, so we're just going to right angle for now. 6, I don't know, 2, 0, and we're going to define a value in our core engine.cpp as float angle equals 0.0f, and then we have to go in core.h and extend that value. So now if we go in here, we're just going to do while running and do angle ++, so it keeps going higher, and it spins our cube. So now if all goes well, we'll see our cube should have changed the colors of each face, but we'll see. So not quite there, not quite there. Nope, we are there. I just messed up and forgot to enable something. glEnable. You know what? I'll change the colors and show you how it looks first, so you can see the problem. Color 3i. Let's make this one red. Top face is red. This face is going to be green. Which is color 3F. This one's going to be purple, I believe. And this one's going to be 3F, let's see, green and blue, yellow. So finally back for this is going to be, no, that's going to be turquoise. This one's going to be yellow. So let's leave it centered, so put 0 on the X, and I'll show you the problem. Right now we do not have depth test enabled, so our shapes will, like when it's spinning, you will be able to see through certain faces like this, which should not happen. And that's why you add a simple line called glEnable, which enables GL function and do depth test. Enable depth test, and you are good to go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's wait for this. See if I get under 15 minutes, if this freaking computer compiles this faster. So now you will see each face for what it is. The solid color will be solid shape. It won't be all glitchy and laggy. Oh, and it still is. Sniperz fails. We got that right. Let me see if we got the back face. I'm guessing because we have these vertices messed up, so I'm just gonna look over the vertices, and it's 2, 2, so Cartesian plane 2, 2, negative 2, 2. That's where we went wrong. No, wait, negative 2, 2, so 2, 2, negative 2, 2. And then that's where we're supposed to swap this, because we're instead of, you're supposed to draw it smoothly, so we went from drawing this first, then this, and then we drew, instead of drawing this and this, so like a regular square, we went this shape, this vertex right here, this vertex right here, then this vertex right here, and this vertex right here, which caused it to draw it like this. So, simple fix. Swap that third line and make it the last line for every single one except for the front and back. So right face, and then this face right here, bottom face. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it will be perfect. I guarantee you. If it is not, well then, I'll make another tutorial for you, a special one. Oh, look, solid, solid, and solid, like I told you. So this Sniperz227 here with my tutorial, and if you have any questions, like always, message me, comment, rate, and subscribe. See you next tutorial.